There's so many things. One of my favorite parts about the Center Theater is that there is something for everybody. Whether you're somebody who likes movies, or whether you like to do like plays, whether you like taking classes, whether you like the visual arts, that we try to do a little bit of something for everybody. We have an active community theater group that does 2 to 3 shows a year. We show movies at least once a month, sometimes even more than that, ideally even more than that. Piscataquis County, it's a challenge to find stuff that is both applicable and interesting to people in our area, as well as people who are willing to make the trip to come to our area. We seat 300 people, which is a good amount, not overly huge, but good enough. It can be challenging to find things that reach across a wide enough interest that we fill the house.
It's a matter of really understanding where the costs are. We have a lot of fixed costs. It can cost somewhere between $300 and $500 a day to keep this theater open. And it's just understanding between heat and between air conditioning and between the salaries of the 2 employees that we have, that those are our fixed costs. And the challenge is to put together programming that the community wants to come and see that will offset those expenses and help us to either break even or even be profitable.
This past winter was really difficult for us, not because the programming wasn't good, because it was, but between our heating bills, between the number of things that got canceled outright due to the ice storm or other weather factors.
This winter hurt us financially in several fronts. We had several programs that were impacted where we were forced to cancel.
Combine that with, by the end of the winter, heating was so expensive for everybody else. Everybody was holding on to every penny that they had, and they weren't coming out to be entertained.
So it was a double whammy. We lost on revenue and we increased on our expenses, and we're still recovering from that. When
people have to prioritize financially what they need, although in their heart the theater may be very high on the list, the reality of whether you pay your bills or go and see something at the theater, the reality is it's going to go to the bottom of the list, and that's not just us. What I would love to see is people deciding that not only coming to see movies here is better than going to Bangor, but I would like to see people decide that even if they only come here once a year, even if they only come for one movie or one play, because of the opportunities that we give to so many different people, I would like to see more people realize that even though they may only use the space once or twice a year, the financial help it gives us by joining as a member is huge. It makes much more of a difference than they think it does. Like people hear all the time, you know, I may be only one person, but your vote, your feedback, your membership makes a huge difference. And I'd love to see more people grab onto that and buy a membership without thinking necessarily about how many times they're going to have to use it during the year.